afternoon. Is this on? No? Oh, now it is. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Omar Alonso, and I serve as the Region 7 Secretary for the Arkansas School Band and Orchestra Association. I'd like to welcome you all to this afternoon's Junior High All-Region Clinic. This afternoon's concerts are being live streamed on the Springdale Public Schools YouTube channel and will be immediately available online at the conclusion of all of today's concerts. With that being said, please make sure to silence all cell phones so that we have a great quality recording for our students. If you would like to purchase shirts or plaques to commemorate your students' hard work, TMF is set up in the lobby of the Performing Arts Center, so please visit their booth before you leave. Special thanks to the DTSOI directors and their team, as well as the PAC director, Seth Biazio, for all their hard work this weekend. We would also like to thank Sade Music for sponsoring our clinic today. The group on stage now is the Junior High Second Band, under the direction of Angela Clark. Mrs. Clark has been with the Fort Smith Northside Bands for 19 years, serving 18 of them as the head director at Darby Middle School, where she oversees beginner instruction in a competitive advanced band. Under her leadership, the band has earned superior ratings, sweepstakes awards, and was named an honor band at the 2019 Arkansas Music Conference. A three-time graduate of Arkansas Tech University, she holds degrees in music education, instructional technology, and school leadership. She was named Fort Smith JC's Educator of the Year in 2018 and earned National Board Certification in 2021. Currently pursuing a doctorate in educational leadership, she aims to complete it by May of 2025. Mrs. Clark is active in multiple professional music organizations and lives in Barling with her husband, Grant, and their dog, Stella. Please welcome to the stage, Mrs. Angela Clark and the Region 7 Junior High Second Band.
Our first piece is written by Arkansas composer Randall Standridge, and it's called Adrenaline Engines, and hopefully that got you all excited and pumped up for concerts today. Our next piece, we're gonna turn it down a notch. Our next piece is The Tears of Arizona, and it pays tribute to the lives lost at Pearl Harbor in 1941. The tears refer to the oil that is still leaking from the wreck of the USS Arizona and that is still visible on the surface of the Pacific should you visit it. Good? All right. Trying to give percussion a minute. And so here is the beautiful piece, The Tears of Arizona. One of the great things about honor bands is there's a lot of different types of music. There's not any rules like contest has. Our concert assessments have some rules on what you can play. Honor bands don't have any rules. And so this means we get to play a lot of different music. Our next, we're going to move on to more of a Latin feel. Our next piece features our low brass and percussion sections on a piece that is sure to get you moving. Here is El Taco Picante.
Before the band finishes up their portion of this evening's concert, we would like to present Mrs. Clark with a plaque for her work with the students of Region 7. The plaque reads, "In appreciation for distinguished service as clinician of the All-Region Band on behalf of the directors, parents, and students of Region 7. Mrs. Clark, thank you so much for your hard work today with our students.
Thank you. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Region 7 directors for giving me the honor and privilege of working with these fine musicians. I would also like to thank Jeff Key, Director of Bands at Don Tyson School of Innovation, and then Justin Hazard, who has been, I call him my band dad. I don't know if that's the right word, but my band dad for this clinic and made sure that we had everything we need. And thank you to all the rest of the Don Tyson School of Innovation staff for all your hospitality. I would like to thank you for supporting music education and encouraging your children to be in the arts and work on that part of ourselves that's the best part of humanity and working on the arts. And then finally, I would like to thank these students. These students met me yesterday. I'm a little crazy. I'm a little high-strung, but they have worked so hard. We've worked so hard together. We've laughed. Hopefully they caught a couple of nuggets of information that they can take back with them, and it's truly been an honor. And we are going to close today with a song that features some soloists. We're going to feature Connor on trumpet from Don Tyson School of Innovation. We're also going to feature Elijah on trumpet from Siloam Springs, Gabriel on clarinet from Siloam Springs, Matthew on flute from Don Tyson School of Innovation, and Jesus on alto sax from George Junior High. We are going to conclude by celebrating the Harry Potter wizarding world with The Magic of Harry Potter.
Parents, please exit the PAC using the side exit to the right and meet your children across the hall in the gym. Thank you very much. Good afternoon. My name is Omar Alonso, and I'm the Region 7 Secretary for the Arkansas School Band and Orchestra Association. I'd like to welcome you all to this afternoon's Junior High All-Region Clinic. This afternoon's concerts are being live streamed on the Springdale Public Schools YouTube channel and will be immediately available online at the conclusion of all of today's concerts. With that being said, please make sure to silence all cell phones so that we can have a great quality recording for our students. If you would like to purchase shirts or plaques to commemorate your students' hard work, TMF is set up in the lobby of the Performing Arts Center, so please visit their booth before you leave. Special thanks to the DTSOI directors and their team, as well as PSA Director Seth Biazzo for all of their hard work this weekend. We would also like to thank Save Music for sponsoring our clinic today. The group on stage now is the Junior High First Band, under the direction of Jessica Holt. Mrs. Holt is in her third year as the band director at Central Middle School in Mustang, Oklahoma. Before moving to Mustang, she spent 13 years teaching in the Charleston and Springdale school districts in Arkansas, where her bands consistently earned superior ratings. She was recognized as the Arkansas Phi Beta Mu Outstanding Young Band Director in 2016. And under her leadership, the Charleston High School Band was named the 3A Arkansas Honor Ensemble in 2018 and performed at the Arkansas All-State Conference. In 2019, her band was selected as a demonstration ensemble for the Midwest Clinic in Chicago. Mrs. Holt has served as a chairperson for the Arkansas School Band and Orchestra Association and is a member of the National Association for Music Education and Phi Beta Mu. A 2008 graduate of Arkansas Tech University, she enjoys reading, traveling, and spending time with her husband, Tommy. Please welcome to the stage Jessica Holt and the Region 7 Junior High First Band.
So that was Plaza de Toros by Michael Story. Don't they sound great? Yeah, that's a good band. So as Mr. Alonso said, I teach in Oklahoma, but I'm from Arkansas, and it's been so fun to come back home to work with these awesome students this week. So we have 4 more pieces for you. I brought 5 pieces with me, and they had not seen any of this music before yesterday. And usually, you know, you bring 5 pieces of music to something like this, and you might play 3 or 4, but they're so good, we're gonna play all 5 for you. And so the next piece is Tripwire by Gerard Hall, and it will feature a clarinet soloist, Walfrey from George Junior High. All right, while we make a quick set change, that was Tripwire by Gerard Hall. And next is Dancing Kites. And this is totally different. It's a really beautiful, slow, pretty piece by Chris Bernatos. And then after that, we'll be playing Byzantine Dances by Carol Britton Chambers. That piece is patterned after a set of Turkish dances, and it features lots of trills and grace notes in the wind parts, and lots of cool accessory percussion. And we are ready for Dancing Kites. There is a lot of percussion on this, so I'll tell you about our final piece as they get ready for Byzantine dances. Again, this is the one that is based on Turkish dances, and so you're going to hear things like finger cymbals, and you're going to hear lots of different types of drums. The last piece that we will play for you, I won't come up and speak before that. It is really, really fun. It's called Zombie Tango, and it's going to feature two soloists. We have Kate on flute from Ramey Junior High on that one, and then also we have Walfrey from George Junior High. It has been just such a pleasure to work with these kids. I've done a few of these, and I've got to say, I think that they might be the best one that I've ever gotten to work with. They are such amazing musicians. Some of the finest brass playing that I've ever heard, and every section is just so strong. So as Mr. Alonzo said, I used to work in Springdale, and it's just been so nice to get to see my former colleagues again. And I'm just so honored that they asked me to come work with these awesome kids. So I want to thank all the directors of Region 7 for this opportunity, our awesome hosts at DTSOI, especially Mr. Key and Mr. Vinzant for taking care of everything that we needed for this whole clinic. And also, I just want to thank you guys for raising these awesome kids. This has been really, really nice. Okay, so here is Byzantine Dances, followed by Zombie Tango.
Before the band finishes up their portion of this evening's concert, we would like to present Mrs. Holtz with a plaque for her work with our students of Region 7. The plaque reads, "An appreciation for distinguished service as clinician of the All-Region Band on behalf of the directors, parents, and students of Region 7." Thank you, Mrs. Holtz, for your hard work. Parents, please exit the PAC using the side exit, which is your left, my right, and meet your child in the gym across the hall. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Omar Alonso, and I am the Region 7 Secretary for the Arkansas School Band and Orchestra Association. I'd like to welcome you all to this afternoon's Senior High All Region Clinic. This afternoon's concerts are being live streamed on the Springdale Public Schools YouTube channel and will be immediately available online at the conclusion of all of today's concerts. With that being said, please make sure to silence all cell phones so that we can have a great quality recording for our students. If you would like to purchase shirts or plaques to commemorate your students' hard work, TMF is set up in the lobby of the Performing Arts Center, so please visit their booth before you leave. Special thanks to the DTSOI directors and their team, as well as the PAC director, Seth Biazzo, for all of their hard work this weekend. We would also like to thank Sade Music for sponsoring our clinic today. The group on stage now is the Senior High Second Band, under the direction of Mr. Chase Jones. Chase Jones is the Associate Director of Bands at the University of Arkansas, where he directs the Razorback Marching Band, conducts the Wind Symphony, and teaches courses in instrumental conducting and music education. Prior to returning to Arkansas, he served as an Associate Director and the Director of Bands at Sebastian River High School in Florida, where his Wind Symphony performed at the 2016 Western International Band Clinic, and his marching band won 6 grand championships, including being a BOA Orlando Regional finalist in 2021. Mr. Jones arranged music and wrote the drill for the Razorback Marching Band and worked with several university bands. As an undergraduate, he was the head drum major for the R&B for 3 years and conducted the Phantom Regiment Drum and Bugle Corps in 2009. He holds both a bachelor's degree in music education and a master's degree in instrumental conducting from the University of Arkansas, where he studied with Christopher Knighton. Please welcome Mr. Jones.
thank you very much, everyone. I just wanted to say thank you for coming out today to support these fantastic young musicians on stage. The first piece you heard was Kataj Copley's Infinity. He wrote that inspired by shooting stars, so you could hear a lot of almost like space elements in there. That last piece was a new piece by Satoshi Yagasawa, Japanese composer, called Amaranthus, which was just really beautiful, and they did a fantastic job on that piece. It requires a lot of maturity from the musicians, and they really, really did well. Our next piece is called Selections from Songs of the North. This piece was originally composed by Percy Grainger, who's a very famous wind band composer. And these pieces they're folk song settings from Scotland. Fun fact, he wrote these musical settings of these folk songs when he was 18 years old, so just a little bit older than these students are. And these the arrangements that we're playing today were done by Professor Percussion at the University of Arkansas, Chow Ragsdale. And so we hope you enjoy our next selection, Songs of the North.
Before the band finishes up their portion of this evening's concert, we would like to thank and present Mr. Jones with a plaque for his hard work with the students of Region 7. The plaque reads, "In appreciation for distinguished service as clinician of the All-Region Band on behalf of the directors, parents, and students of Region 7. Thank you so much for your hard work."
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. That's great, but none of this happens without all of these fantastic students. I'll get to that in just a second. Before we play our last piece, just wanted to thank Mr. Key and Dr. L here at DTSOI and all the other staff and the parents that it takes to put on an event like this, to host this for 2 days. And they've just been first class in absolutely everything they've done. It's made my job very easy. I've just got to show up and work with these fantastic students and teach them. So thank you to everyone here at Tyson School of Innovation. Also want to thank the directors of Region 7 for the invitation to work with these great students. It's really impressive to show up, and we had about a little less than 9 hours together to put together all of this music that you've heard today. And that's evidence of fantastic teaching that's happening here in Region 7. And so I just wanted to give a shout out to all the directors that are here and appreciate you all for sending your students and preparing them so well. Also want to thank all the parents and the guardians here. This doesn't happen without your support and supporting these students in their musical pursuits, especially in band. I know, having been a high school band director, all the time that goes into being in these organizations, and especially being in fantastic high school bands like we have here in Washington County and Region 7. You're very, very lucky to have the programs that you do here in this county and have music education supported like it is here in this county. So, and parents, I encourage you to continue to advocate on behalf of these students and the experiences they get here in music in this region. So keep up the great work, because it's awesome to see how well music education is supported here in Region 7. And finally, I want to thank the most important people that are involved in this. That's these fantastic, wonderful, talented young musicians on stage. Can we give them another round of applause, please? They've been absolutely fantastic to work with over the last 2 days, and parents, thank you for raising them to be respectful, kind young people that are a joy to work with. Our last piece is a brand new piece, and I think this is either the world premiere of this piece or it might be the second performance. I'm not sure. I think the other performance, the planned world premiere, was supposed to happen at some point today, so I don't know if that's later tonight or maybe if we beat them to the punch. But this is the first time or second time this music has ever been heard by Michelle Fernandez, a composer based in Miami. We've had a great time working on this, so I hope you enjoy Embers of the Ancient Realms. Thank you.
Everyone, my name is Omar Alonso, and I'm the Region 7 Secretary for the Arkansas School Band and Orchestra Association. I'd like to welcome you all to this afternoon's Senior High All-Region Clinic. This afternoon's concerts are being held and live-streamed on the Springdale Public Schools YouTube channel and will be immediately available online at the conclusion of all of today's concerts. With that being said, please make sure to silence all cell phones so that we can have a great quality recording for our students. If you would like to purchase shirts or plaques to commemorate your students' hard work, TMF is set up in the lobby of the Performing Arts Center, so please visit their booth before you leave. Special thanks to the DTSOI directors and their team, as well as the PAC director, Seth Biazzo, for all of their hard work this weekend. We would also like to thank Sade Music for sponsoring our clinic today. The group on stage now is the Senior High First Band, under the direction of Dr. Brad Snow. Dr. Brad Snow is the director of bands at Missouri State University, where he conducts the Wind Ensemble, leads the Pride Marching Band, and oversees the Graduate Wind Band Conducting Program. He previously held director roles at the University of Missouri, Oklahoma State University, and the University of Southern Mississippi. A former member of the U.S. Marine Band, he received multiple military honors. He has conducted ensembles at national and international events, led mass band performances at major bowl games, and served as an adjudicator in Ireland. A leader in professional organizations, he has served in various roles with the National Band Association and holds membership in several music associations. With a background in both public school and collegiate band programs, Dr. Snow is in high demand as a clinician, adjudicator, and guest conductor. He lives with his wife, Leanne, of 17 years, and their 2 children, Brett and Caroline. Please help me welcome to the stage Dr. Brad Snow and the Region 7 First Band.
Well, thank you for sticking around for the last concert. That was Kirkpatrick Fanfare and featured 4 wonderful soloists on flute: Aubrey Treat, oboe Annabeth Jones, bassoon Johnny Aguiar, and tuba Jack Mayhew. So how about one more round of applause for those soloists? Our next piece also is going to feature a few people. Silas Wilson on trumpet, and Cooper Ellington and Skylar Omo on percussion. Our next piece is entitled Blue Mambo. So if you can picture in the opening maybe a smoky jazz club somewhere in like Miami. So we're going to kind of set the mood there, real kind of jazz clubby. And then we kick it in high gear with a mambo. And I think I've killed enough time for our percussion. So we hope you enjoy Blue Mambo. All right, we're going to change this up pretty drastically here. Our next piece is a beautiful piece of music entitled Sleep Song, and it also features a few soloists. Silas Wilson again on trumpet, Aubrey Treat again on flute, and Annabeth Jones on oboe. We talked a lot these last 2 days about what a gift, what an honor it is to get to play music. And one of the special things is that it gives us a device to channel what we're feeling on the inside. And so my challenge to the students over the course of the last 2 days was connect with the piece, let your guard down, and when you perform this next selection, I always say, prove to me that you have a soul. And so I think that you're gonna hear that. And I hope we played as well as we have in rehearsal, because I was actually almost moved to tears last evening when we played this. So we're gonna grab a new set of pitches really quick, and then we hope you enjoy Sleep Song. If that piece doesn't speak to you, then you need to have yourself checked. That was beautiful. All right, we're going to have a little fun now. As was mentioned by the 3 previous conductors, it's always difficult when you choose music. Not only trying to find something that the group is capable of, that still challenges them, but it's not too easy. But it's also a challenge to find music when you have 100 percussionists. So this song is for them. It's called Groove Music. And actually on our next 2 pieces, there's kind of dance music. And so I told them their goal on these next 2 pieces was to get you guys to move. So you're not going to offend us if you move around a little bit. It means we did our job in performing groove music. right. We have 2 more pieces left. Before we play this next piece, though, I would like the ensemble to help me out here. How many of the people that are currently in this group, this is your 3rd time to be a member of the Region 7 Honor Band? Stand up. Give them a hand. That's quite an accomplishment. Thanks. When we were in the warm-up room earlier, I asked them, how many of you plan on auditioning for All-State Band in 2 weeks? It's actually 2 weeks from today. And I think every single person raised their hand. And I told them, I think every one of them has a really good shot at making the group. So it's been an amazing 2 days. This next piece was one of those pieces where whenever I picked it, I thought, is this too difficult? Are we going to be able to do it? And the answer immediately was yes, we're not only going to be able to do it, but we're going to be able to do it at a really, really high level. So this is Albanian dance and features pretty much everybody in the ensemble.
Before the band finishes up their portion of this evening's concert, we would like to present Dr. Snow with a plaque for his work with the students of Region 7. The plaque reads, "An appreciation for the distinguished service as clinician of the All-Region Band on behalf of the directors, parents, and students of Region 7. Thank you so much for working with our students."
I cannot wait to hang that in my office. Again, it's tough when you're the last person to go because I feel like everybody has already been thanked. But first of all, I do have a list of people that I would like to thank. First and foremost is to Sarah Mendoza for extending the invitation to me to conduct this group. Also, Jeff Key, who's the director of bands here. He's just been amazing. I thought I was really fast at answering emails, but I think Jeff is even faster than me. And then to all of the band directors here in Region 7, as I told the students earlier, and some of you were in the room when I told them, it's not normal what you guys have in this region. I told the students they should be feel very fortunate to be a part of such an amazing group of schools, all concentrated in the same part of the state. And the reason that is because of the outstanding teaching that's taking place at every level of the music program here in Region 7. So can we all give one more round of applause to all of the music educators? And as was mentioned whenever my bio was read, I have two children of my own, and they're 5th grade and 7th grade, and so I'm just now starting to realize all the challenges of trying to, have a full-time job and be a full-time, taxi driver. And so parents, none of this will be possible without you. So if you are a parent, grandparent, can you stand up so we can tell you thank you? Parents, grandparents, please stand up. Thank you so much. So we're going to perform one more piece, and it's entitled Rough Riders. As I was doing a little research on this piece was written by Carl King, who's known for writing many, many marches. The story behind this march is that he wrote this for Teddy Roosevelt and his Rough Riders. The truth is that when Carl King would write marches, he would just write marches that did not have titles at all, and he would send them to his publisher, and they would name them. So anyway, this is called Rough Riders by Carl King, and thank you for being here today. Hey, that's it. Thank you guys for coming. All right. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the concert today.